Greeting everyone. I'm going to talk about this mesh head and body by Meta, and this is a full avatar for 1000 lindens and it's Omega compatible. So I came across it when I saw they have like a promo on a free body for 1 lindens that you can get and use to test out their stuff. So I went to the store and grabbed the demo for the full avatar that is Omega compatible and for 1000 lindens. And I'm just wearing the body. The body consists of like you can have 2 alpha layers, alpha for the head and alpha for the full avatar. I'm wearing the alpha for the full avatar. And then you have the HUD. I'm wearing the HUD, the eyebrow shaper, and then you have included like 3 shapes. I'm wearing the starter shape, and then the mesh body, and then you have the note card here. This is the note card, and this is the name of the creator, so you can find him and just get all the info, where to get the avatar from and where to TP to the store. Just in his pics, you can just TP there by clicking here, and all the details you have. The body features is fitted mesh, so I tried to find some fitted clothing that I can wear with the avatar, so I'm wearing them right now, but they just clips with the body, so I'm just using the alpha that comes with the HUD here. I can just alpha out the stuff that I don't want to show or make them clip with the body. And then you have the Omega skin, and there is no skin for this body yet, I think, because it has a rigged nipples as well, so that needs some detailed skin making, not just any Omega skin that will just be used over it. I don't recommend that. I just recommend that you test first if you want to apply the Omega one and see how far the nipples are from the original place in the picture on the texture that you're using. You have mesh eyes presets, 5 presets, and this is nice thing. You can just have 2 different irises colors, so this is a nice thing. And you can use also if you don't have a mesh eyes, you can just use the SL normal eyes, eyelashes, nails, and this is all Bento, so the fingers are moving because it's Bento. And for the mesh teeth and tongue, there's no such thing that they are Bento. I mean, there's the added bones or to the avatar that you can rig movement to them. So this is actually what you are seeing, the movement for the fingers or anything else. So calling them Bento just doesn't make them Bento, or saying like there is mesh teeth and there is a Bento teeth. I don't think this is right to call them that. I could be wrong, but I mean the teeth animation for you to move the mouth and stuff like that, that's okay. And then you have the HUD features, and we will get into that in details and show you how it goes. And you have animations, starter. I think this is the full version, has like starter animations, because I didn't see some, but I will go through them, whatever I have here in the menu, the HUD. And these are extra clothing layers and 3 starter shape, that's in the demo. eyebrow shaper, as I'm wearing full alpha. Okay, and they have rigged mesh briefs, only available in the full version, so I'm not wearing that, so I had to find something to wear. Okay, so going on to the HUD, this is how it looks like when it's minimized. This section on the right hand side just shows all the social media contact info for the designer, for the store, and this is their logo. So this is also updates. Does it send the updates? I'm not sure if it has something like that in it. And then you have these three icons at the top and left hand side. This one enlarges the HUD, as you can see, but when you open the HUD, it's gonna be super large for the screen. So this is the mid-size and this is the minimize, and I'm now on the minimize status, so I'm not able to go any further. That's it. If I want to expand the HUD, I click on the same icon that I use for minimize. So open up the HUD, you have two sections, the alpha, and then you have the appliers, and this is going to give you the name and the version you're wearing up here. So I had to hide my arms and my legs, and then you have save alpha, or you can just click on this button to show all the hidden parts, or you can go in details. You can hide the head by clicking on the title here for the head, or you can just go one by one, layer by layer. Ears, lashes, eyes, mouth, you can just hide them by clicking on them. To show them all again, you can just click on the head title again, on the header, and this is going to all show back up again. And then you have the arms. They have nails, right forearm, upper arm, shoulder. So this is, instead of going and clicking on each tile here on the texture, on the body, on the alpha, you can just select all the area at once and just hide it by clicking over it. And also the same thing with the arms, so you can see the arms in here. There's no back side except for the arms upper and lower, but you don't see the other side, but it hides all the arm, so you can just know that it's going to click on the other side, so it's like mirrored option. And for the front, and this is the front view, and this is the back view, so you can also make sure that you can hide the torso, and here you can just click on the torso and you can see it immediately effective on the alpha. It hides the front and back, and this is the notation for that, front F and back. You can click on the torso again to appear, and the right and left arms. So that's self-explanatory, and this is nothing new. Moving on to the appliers, and this is what we have. And you notice on this right hand side they have preset skins, and I might have to take off the jacket, and let me show the arms. Okay, also you can click on upper to hide it all, or make it res back on again. See, it takes some time to res. Anyway, so I'm wearing the fitted mesh, but it's not fitted correctly with the body. I have some clipping here, should manage to hide. Okay, not sure. So appliers, so the skins, you can notice it applies in all over the head and body. and it looks really nice. That it works fast, and that's all you need to get for now, until there's like some designer scanners that can do more skin for that body. As I mentioned, they have rigged nipples, so both are rigged. So you need to make sure when you apply in Omega skin that this area falls right in the close or near or exactly in the same spot as it meant to be on the skin. It should be stretched out, the texture is stretched on the mesh, and everything's fall exactly in its place. Nothing is shifted. And then you have the nails, you can control them. As you can see, they change. Nice. The eyes came with the body, so I need to figure out if I can select one eye to apply a color over and the other remains the same. I don't see that option. I thought I read that in that you can have different eye colors. So these are the eyes, and this is when you click back, gives you default. Okay, this is something else, so you can just go back to the default that comes with the demo by clicking on the title as well for the section you were playing with, and you can reset the pump, glues, or meter default. So you're gonna reset it all back to the factory settings. The glues, you just click on that and reset. Okay, so moving on to explain this part a bit. So you can see the head skin, right arm, torso, left arm, lower skin. So they have like 5 sections, and there's a tiny figure of a man in that pose, like not the T pose but close to it. And then you have this button here, all skin, and there's notation for A. And then you have right eye, left eye, so I think this we can use to change. Did not make me change that. Okay. Maybe I should select and then you change. Yeah. So this is how it works. You just select this and then you change depending on you can just insert like the value, RGB value, or something between 0 and 1 here for the blue, same for the green and same for the red, or you can select from the palette in here to make the left eye change. So this is how it goes, or you can go back to the full resets, I think, from here. Alright, so you just go into select the head skin if you want to change that, and you can just select it, or you can insert the RGB if you have the value, and this is how it is done. Or you can select all and then change it, changes all the skins to the same tone you picked. Okay, so I'm gonna be going back to the default, and then you have hair, beard, extra, me see if there's no beard. I haven't seen something for the head as beard, but yeah, I cannot tint that. And the extra, I don't see much of a difference. Head tattoo, since I'm not wearing a tattoo, so there's nothing. And this is for the tattoo, so this whole section is just to control the tattoo that you apply over the head and body. You can wear other heads with this avatar, but keep in mind the count for the head already existed in the complexity, and this is not a complex body by far. It's just great, like when you wear it alone. And this is the demo with this watermark in here. So I'm saying they are just around 6K with this watermark around the body. So this is a nice, great body as well. And I like the cut fits other, when you hide the head, it fits other heads as well nicely, so it's a good thing. And the HUD is fairly simple. And then you have also this section in here, and you can just apply your texture if you know how to make textures for avatars. You can just select which part you want. Like, say if you want to change the skin for the head, so you're gonna select the head skin and then insert the UUID you uploaded from your computer or Photoshop or whatever program you used. So you're gonna just upload that, and you just type in the UUID in here and click submit. It should apply the texture you have uploaded. And this is the bump UUID. Same thing, we give like the bumps on the skin or the body. If you have that with a texture, you can just apply it. The shine, glossiness, you can control that. Let me see how the glossiness work. Reset. Okay, don't see much of a difference. Environment, let's give it a shine. Not much. So bump, I'm gonna reset all. And then you have the alpha mode, alpha blend, alpha mask. So you can also control the alpha masking mode, so you can control it. I'm not sure how it goes because I'm not able to apply anything on this demo. And the full version, you can just play with different tattoos, and you see how it goes by blending and masking, and see how we can just apply something on the tattoo layer, and then you on your underwear layer or the clothing layer, and you just try to alpha blend or alpha mask which one you want to make visible and which one to hide. So these are controls for the tattoo, and I think that's about fairly how it goes with this body. See, when I enlarge how it goes, and this is going to reset it to the reasonable size. I think this is the reasonable size. No need for it to be bigger unless you, let's face it, if they have like bigger screens now they support, yeah, it's gonna be fun. You have a big screen, or you're displaying yourself on a huge screen or something. You can just enlarge this part, and this is how you minimize it. Try to wear something fitted mesh as well, and you can see it's still not the right size for the avatar, but yeah, anyway, unless they make something some clothing for this body, it's gonna be an issue for you to find fitted meshes that works, or fit mesh, or fitted, depending on what they rename or the name the creator use for their item. But the body looks great overall, and the head needs like animation HUD for it to see all the stuff you can do with it. Let's try some animation on it. So I have this HUD to try some animation and see how it animates. So you can see it's not perfect, but it works. It's funny. Yeah, it looks crazy. And you see it's not made for this head, but anyway, it's animate. That's important. That's the important part you want. Oh, look at this nose. Crying. And keep in mind this head and body is bento, so you can just adjust the shape the way you want. So you can fairly see that some animations will be alright to be used. Some are just not gonna be working properly because they are not meant for this head. So the motion animations is not gonna be useful unless they make their own to make use of these movements of the facial expressions. They can add more. It's gonna be fun. So this is the body. I hope it's gonna be in the future, maybe, or someone sees the video or see the body and adapts this body and just starts making and developing stuff for it. It's gonna be fun to see more bodies coming onto the grid for men to use, not just gonna be stuck behind 2 brands only. The chance to have more brands is still open, and yes, given more ability for men to wear different avatars as well. So this is a nice add-on to the inventory for men, I must say. And yeah, I wish the developer made a huge progress with this body so far. It's 0.2.1 and it's already looking great. So I hope in the coming updates they have much more details and stuff added, and yeah, maybe this is going to compete in the markets. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and thank you for watching.